what's up, everybody? How's it going out there around the world, everybody? NBA fans out there, how is it happening? It's another day in the life of the league and the association. My name is Mark Spencer. We're back once again, folks, for NBA trade rumors. I just got some breaking news. I was just checking out the net, and it looks like the draft is tomorrow, and it looks like there's been some wheeling and dealing. So let's get down to the wheeling and dealing part. According to Hoop Rumors, now we're just getting some news from Eddie Sacrato. The trade happened at 8:09, basically Eastern Standard Time. So according to Western Standard Time, it happened, I think, at 5 o'clock. The trade is official. The Blazers announced that Nick Batum, was a key contributor to all their recent success, said Blazers general manager, actually executive, Neil Oroshi. He will truly be missed. As one of the persons and a player, we wish Nick nothing but the best for his future. Well, at what time? 6:08 p.m., the Blazers and the Hornets are finalizing a deal that would send Nicholas Batum to the Charlotte Hornets in exchange for Noah Vonleh, Gerald Henderson, according to Adrian Wojnarowski of Yahoo Sports reports. So the deal basically is for Nicholas Batum, Noah Vonleh, who they picked number one last year in the draft, who turned out to be a bust, and Gerald Henderson, who's a longtime Hornet, are said to be part of the package for Nicholas Batum. The Yahoo Scribe had reported earlier today that the Hornets were seeking to acquire a young wing player in advance of the NBA draft, but Wojnarowski had relied that the team was aggressively shopping big man Cody Zeller. Batum is certainly can be us. Basically, the thing about Batum, he's a great player. There's no doubt about it. The guy can make his shots, 3-pointers. He can play the 2 position, the 3 position, no problem. He can guard, I think, 4 positions. The Frenchman knows how to play. He plays with intensity. He goes all out. He makes about $12 million a year. There's no doubt. Over his career, he's dominated in the Pacific Northwest. He has been one of the cornerstones of the franchise, along with LaMarcus Aldridge and Damian Lillard. It's gonna suck to see Nicholas Batum go, but the one thing about Nicholas Batum is he plays hard, and that's all you ask for in these players nowadays. They go out there, they play hard, and with the draft happening tomorrow, I've been hearing some serious rumors that DeMarcus Cousins will be traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. The latest is they are in some heavy discussions, and it looks like it could be a 3-team deal. The other team I've been hearing from yesterday from David Aldridge and a few others, they were talking about this. I was watching NBA TV and even ESPN and a few others, from Hoop Rumors, Trade Rumors, and USA Today, that there is a good chance that Cousins will be traded just before the draft. And the Lakers will probably give up their number 2 pick, and they'll give up, I'm hearing, Julius Randle to the Sacramento Kings for Cousins. I think Sacramento probably send another player in the package. Could be Stousis or somebody. I don't know how it's going to work out, but it's looking to me that Cousins will be going to the Lakers. We will see if the deal does go through. I know that's just the talk right now. The rumors are going absolutely berserk. But the big news today has to be Nicholas Batum getting traded. There's been a few other big news that's happened. Ed Davis has opted out from the Lakers. Actually, the Hornets made another deal. They acquired Jeremy Lamb in a separate move. This is a big move for the Hornets. Jeremy Lamb's a great player, no doubt about it. We'll just have to see what happens with this player as he progresses. He hasn't lived up to the high pick that he was, but we'll see what happens. And I heard a recent rumor that looks like Kevin Love has opted out of his contract, and I hear a strong rumor that the Celtics are going to try to acquire him and acquire Robin Lopez and Paul Pierce, and I guess they'll probably become the new big three in Boston. This would be huge, to go with Isaiah Thomas, to go with, Avery Bradley, Crowder. I mean, they have a good young team with some really good players. Marcus Smart is another player they have for the future. I think, I like the Celtics next year. They made the playoffs last year. They're the greatest team in NBA history. Don't forget about that, folks. Do not forget about that. Larry Bird played for that team. Kevin McHale played for that team. Robert Parrish played for that team, and so did Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and Ray Allen. So, watch out for the Celtics. You never know with this team. You never know. I mean, Brad Stevens has brought something new to the franchise and what we all expect from the Boston Celtics. So, anything's possible. I mean, the trades are starting to happen. So we'll see what happens, y'all. We will see what happens. I guess you can see me now. Well, there's no doubt, folks, that, it's the month of June. It's been a very hot month. We've had one day of rain, folks. It's absolutely amazing. 33 now, feeling good. I feel young still. I got the mustache, trying something new. The Stanley Cup Final was awesome, man. I got to say congratulations to the Chicago Blackhawks. 3 Stanley Cups in 6 years. That's absolutely phenomenal. And the NHL draft coming up on Friday, it should be a blast in South Florida at sunrise. Oh, and I heard that Gary Bettman just talked about expansion. Should the NBA do expansion? Absolutely. Seattle would be a market. Vancouver would be a great market. We need a basketball team. It's been since the Vancouver Grizzlies. But, hey, the Memphis Grizzlies have been absolutely amazing. Thinking of the Memphis Grizzlies, today they acquired, I think it was Luke Ridnour from the Orlando Magic for a young player. They acquired their rights to some young player overseas they acquired from the Memphis Grizzlies. So, when I look at this draft, I think you can't really lose in this draft. There's going to be a bunch of busts, and there's going to be some players that are going to live up to the hype. I think Parker will be a pretty good player. I think Towns is the best player in this draft. He's like Anthony Davis. He's a can't-miss prospect. He's going to really help Minnesota throughout the future, make them a winning team. They might struggle next year a little bit, but I think they'll be a tough team to play against. There's no doubt in my mind when I see a player like Anthony Townsend, I mean, this guy just brings heart, determination, and passion. Same thing with Russell. I mean, here's another kid that plays the game almost like your Penny Hardaways, your Allen Iversons. He's a combination of all those guys. Russell Westbrook plays the game at a different speed, has great court vision. Moutier, man, he reminds you so much of Derrick Rose, Andrew Wiggins. He's a combination of all those guys put in one. He's not a great shooter, but watch. In a few years, he'll be a superstar. There's no doubt about it. He's one of the best players in this draft, no doubt about it. Cauley Stein, I think he's going to be a solid player. He's going to be like Rolando Balkman. Hopefully, he's not Rolando Balkman. He turns out to be a great defender like Tyson Chandler. Can actually score a few buckets here and there. I think he'll be a good player. Trey Lyles will be a good player. Hollis, it's a long name to pronounce. I think the Raptors will probably draft this kid. I heard he's supposed to be a very good player. He's going to be a top player in this league. The kid out of Spain, Portugues, I think this kid's going to really dominate in the NBA. It'll be probably like Dirk Nowitzki. I compare him more to Bargnani. He'd be more of a perimeter player, and he will rebound. And hopefully he puts on some weight because he's a project. There's no doubt about it. I think Philadelphia will draft him. That's what they usually do. They should draft Russell, but they'll probably draft Porzingis. This kid's good. Don't get me wrong. This kid's good. But I honestly think in my heart that they will draft him because that's what they usually do. Screw their fans, and that's the name of the game. Well, that's all the news I got, folks. The draft is tomorrow. The pressure's on. We've seen a couple moves happen, but there's no doubt it's going to be a good draft for all the fans and all the players that are coming into the new league. And congratulations to the Golden State Warriors. They are warriors. Congratulations, Steve Kerr. Stephen Curry, and the MVP, Andre Iguodala. Just proven you don't have to be the best player on the team. You can be a good player and still become the MVP. He did a yeoman's work on LeBron James. He outscored him, he outplayed him, and he showed he had true character. And that's what it takes to be a champion in this league. You have to play hard. You got to work hard. It's not always about the hype and all about the money. Say, oh, I'm the best player in the world. Screw about being the best player in the world. I'm a team player. I'm trying to help my teammates get better. And that's the most important thing. It can't always be about I, me. It has to be about the team. And that's what makes sports a great thing. And for everybody that plays sports, remember, folks, you are the real heroes. Just like you see on television. You guys. You and me, look in that mirror, you are the real hero, folks. Just go out there, have fun, and enjoy this NBA draft. Hey, it should be fun for all the fans around the world. Brooklyn is the place to be. So long, folks. This is Mark Spencer signing out, and we'll see you at the next NBA Trade Rumors. We'll see you again. Bye-bye.